Wes Anderson has opened up about his tumultuous relationship with Gene Hackman. The director of the Grand Budapest Hotel reflected on the two-time Academy Award winner's significant reservations about receiving a flat fee for Anderson's 2001 film, The Royal Tenenbaums. Gene was very annoyed about the money, Anderson shared in a recent interview with The Times, a UK newspaper. He was furious. Also, he didn't want to do the film anyway. I talked him into it. I just didn't go away. Anderson explained that he had adopted the flat-rate payment model on his previous film, Rushmore, released in 1998, because Bill Murray had offered to take the same salary as the then-unknown 18-year-old actor Jason Schwartzman. He said he would do the movie and offered to work for the same amount as Jason, the kid, Anderson recounted. He said, "I'll take what he's taking, but I have to be able to leave for a golf tournament." Anderson and his collaborators wanted to apply the same salary model to the Royal Tenenbaums. "And then, for the next movie, we just said to the studio, 'Can we do that again?'" he recalled. Hackman was the only member of the Tenenbaums cast, which included Angelica Huston, Gwyneth Paltrow, Luke Wilson, Owen Wilson, Ben Stiller, Danny Glover, and Murray, to resist. "Everybody else said yes to the salary, so Gene just went with it, and that just became our way," Anderson explained. At a Tenenbaums reunion screening event at the Tribeca Festival in 2021, Anderson praised Hackman's performance in the film. "I think maybe when he finally settled on the fact that he was really going to have to do the movie, he had to make it worth his while somehow," he said. "He gave us a lot, but that small amount of money, I feel like he gave us everything he had." Luke Wilson, who portrayed one of Hackman's on-screen sons, noted that the late actor was a constant presence during production. "He had a great thing that he did where he was on set all day," Wilson said at the screening event. "He just sat in his chair between shots, so even if another scene was going on, or if he wasn't in it, he was always right there, which was also intimidating." The filmmaker revealed to The Times that he didn't keep in touch with Hackman after production concluded. "Not a word," Anderson said regarding their post-Tenenbaums communication. "In fact, he left without saying goodbye. He was grumpy. We had friction. He didn't enjoy it. I was probably too young, and it was annoying to him." Fortunately, Anderson mentioned that Hackman appreciated the movie once he saw the final cut, which he expressed to Anderson in their final conversation shortly after the film hit theaters in 2001. "He liked it," Anderson said. "But he told me he didn't understand it when we were shooting." Anderson regrets not making his vision clear to Hackman. "I wish I'd shown him 10 minutes early on," he said. "Then maybe he would have said, 'Okay, I get it.'" Bill Murray praised Hackman's really good performance shortly after Hackman's passing, but acknowledged that Hackman wasn't too keen on the Royal Tenenbaums while working on it. Murray explained that Hackman likely viewed Wes Anderson as just a young filmmaker, and found himself working with children and dogs in challenging positions. Murray also believed that Hackman eventually came around to appreciating the movie. "He was not an ignorant man, he was a bright guy. And when he saw the movie, he had to go, 'Oh dear, I acted like a jerk,'" Murray shared. "I'm sure he did, because when you see the movie, it's a real piece of work. Wes Anderson makes great movies, and so does Gene Hackman, and you put them both in the same movie, what are you going to get? You're going to get a good movie."